Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we have got a 1 versus 1 on Blood River. Play on top right side as the World Eaters, we've got Roman 228. And play on the bottom left hand side as the Black Templar, we've got Me Know You. Me Know You will be opening up with a Crusader squad as well as a Stronghold barracks. And Roman 228 is going to go for a couple of Blood Pack Troopers, Dark Apostle, as well as Demon Hurst, and a Massacre Chambers. So this is quite the fist-slugging matchup, really. The Black Templar love punching things in the face, and the World Eaters also love punching things in the face. It'll be quite exciting to see who can punch the hardest. It was actually funny as well, because the other day in the comments, someone said, "Oh, Mr. Landshark, can you post a video on the World Eaters?" And obviously, like, I don't get to choose what the players play or what I get to find either in the Discord or on the Dawn of War replay website. But then I found this, and I thought, oh my goodness, someone manifested. Someone reached deep into the warp of the YouTube comments and somehow made this game a reality. So let's test the thing, shall we, right? If as many of you as possible could comment on a 1 versus 1 involving a Space Wolf game, if we can all manifest that together, I'd love to see that, because I've never ever seen a 1 versus 1 with a Space Wolf player in there. And it'd be cool, I think. It'd be really neat. But yeah, so we've actually seen some Cornet Marines opening for the World Eaters here, also going for the Dark Apostle, which implies they might be going for more ranged play, which is interesting. I did not know that would be the way forward for this. I mean, I don't think that'll end well for them. I mean, the Castellan joins one of these Crusader squads, increases their movement speed, goes over, bashes these people in the face. I suppose maybe the idea might be that if he gets into tier 2 quickly, he gets an Icon Bearer on them, because the Icon Bearer effectively acts as a apothecary for them, and rather than winning in close combat by pure punching power, you just win by sustainability alone. That might be the idea, I'm not sure. Well, that Dark Apostle coming over has got one of his friends. Where's his friend gone? Where have we got a friend here? He mentioned like a little dude in robes. Oh, no, never mind, I'm getting the pictures mixed up there. He's now going to go for his Dark Disciple. And he's able to basically do all loads of nasty stuff. Able to inflict on the battlefield general core knight nonsense. Completely. In fact, what do you actually do? Completely forget. Aha, we're doing this again. This is fun. What do? It just says, prayers can change the situation on the battlefield. That is an informative tooltip. Thank you very much, Unification. Thank you very much, Unification, indeed. But he does stuff. He's a support hero. That's all you need to know. He's going to come in here with his Mighty Crozius and his little friends and just bash the living heck out of that Castellan, so not a bad shot whatsoever. Crusaders and their initiates will run away as best they can. Currently the listening posts are built up, but they're not being upgraded. I'm going to see a initiate squad also come over here and maybe combine them together. If these guys just stay in the Blood River and that negative cover, they might be able to shoot him down at a distance. Also going to see a third Crusader squad as well, so yeah, just pure firepower, or should I say pure punching power. Oh, we've got a little bit of firepower here from the Crusader Fire Support squad, which I like, because quite often you'll see a Black Templar player go for exclusively the Crusader squads. But go for a couple of Crusaders and the Fire Support squad in there as well, just to make that DPS consistent across the board. That Dark Apostle is just completely ignoring him. He wants this listing post killed. And we do have the Cornet Marines just standing around over here. Whether they've just been forgotten or whether they're just trying to use this Dark Apostle to keep the melee engagements going for as long as possible. Just to farm that resource so they can see when he's not punching things, it's about 80. Then when he's fighting people, it goes up by about 20 blue, so keeping him in combat for a little while just basically makes him pay for himself. Here comes Castellan for round 2 Electric Boogaloo, and he's actually doing a lot better this time. In fact, no contest whatsoever. And the Dark Disciple trying to scurry away, but it's been turned into floor lasagna where he stands. Kind of means, yeah, now he's starting to move around. It's like, shit, was meant to be doing something, can't quite remember exactly what we were doing. That's okay. These guys will come over, and I imagine they will be spotted by them. And a bout of fisticuffs will ensue. Here they come charging on forward. And then going back a bit. Oh, because you're fire spot, never mind. You wouldn't want to engage in close combat, would you? Castellan going to separate from them, just so he can swipe them down with his power sword. Taking down one model, in fact 2 models by the looks of things.
6 minutes until table.
Third squad of Cornet Marines And a fourth, right? Okay, so you're just basically going for mass infantry. Are you taking up? You have got that Blood Apothecarian, so tier 2 on the way. And we've got the Black Templar capturing the relic down on this side.
Our tribe is the strongest.
Well, he is capturing the relic on the top left-hand side, so even Stevens on map control. That's a lot of Cornet Marines. I don't think the Black Templar are going to be favoured in this engagement, even if they can punch harder than these guys. It's a sheer mass of them. Thankfully, thankfully from the perspective of the World Eaters, the pathing almost got them stuck, but not quite. Got those blood pack warriors coming down as well. Just going to fall back, maybe stand around and defend this listing post as it's built up. Crusade Fire Support Squad still quite beefy in close combat. And it's just full-blown scrap now. I quite like how the Cornet Marines have got no chain axes, are just backhanding people, keeping their pen pound strong. Castellan swiping left and right on these blood pack warriors. Well, the blood pack warriors aren't going to be winning the combat anytime soon, or at least really contributing at all, really. I mean, they do a little bit of damage, but they die very quickly. But they're at least absorbing some of the blows from the Black Templar. That's not bad. Morale being broken from the blood pack warriors. But that is bringing these guys up to get some shots in. Here comes a Tech Marine Artificer. Get involved as well. Got an extra squad of Crusaders in there. Battle over on this side. Running out of Cornet Marines. Still quite even, all things considered. Not seeing any... Oh, you can't get sergeants on the Crusader squads. Never mind me. I would benefit them if they're able to get some plasma pistols on these guys. Some more power weapons. This poor chap over here being sliced and diced once again. Cornet Marines been beaten back. Did look quite strong for them. They are now on their way to get their aspiring champions and their icon bearers. I assume you're also going for Smorgasbord upgrades. Onyx level 1, Blades of Corn, and the Blood Smell. Which I assume is the we do damage a little bit more ability. That's what I'm thinking. Because I've never really... I mean, I did play World Eaters once in a Kercaster face-off against Laughing Max. I attempted to go for the demon route, because I wanted to see if the demons could work. Believe it or not, they didn't. They did not. Whether that's because the demon build for the World Eaters is a bad build, or whether it's because I'm a bad player. Probably the latter, rather than the former. But still a mass of boys. That's quite a scary amount. Now going to once again assault this listing post down over here. Crusaders having to focus on decapping some critical locations. I've got this lonely squad over here. Very perilous position. There's so many of them that they can't exactly fit everyone around to smack up listing post. They've now got their icon bearers, so staying alive will be a lot easier for them. Crusader squads with their heavy bolters. Interesting, they've not gone for their plasma guns, but then again, they are not in tier 2 yet. Are you in tier 2 on the way, though? Yep, that's on the way. Would have been ideal to save those weapon upgrades for a little bit later on, then I reckon. There we go. You've got room to move a few squads away from that listing post. Well, they smell the blood now, and more fisticuffs are abound. Small archipelago of green in a sea of red. Get cut down one by one. Down over here. By a support squad being chased away. Unable to use their heavy bolters to good effect. Yeah, all the green dudes. Bit brown bread now. Listing post been upgraded. And I mean, it's from the perspective of the Black Templars. We've got some Crusader Seals on the way. So upgrades for them incoming. I do believe that the Crusader Seals is... That makes their lose your mind ability less active or more active. It helps them with that, I think. I know this game. And yeah, what's the idea here? Against all this, would it be trying to build up a machine cult, build up rhinos and keep these guys away, try and reposition them so they can at least get some shots off? Maybe the command squad who are a little bit better in close combat. It's a bit of a bind. There's too many Cornet Marines and not enough Black Templar to really face them off. Sword Brethren, that's a good idea. Who is in the name? They're really good with swords. Like bashing people. And it's just going round and round the garden like a teddy bear. One step, two step, tickly under there. I don't think the Corn Marines are into doing a bit of tickling today. Unless, of course, tickle him with a chainsaw. Look at that castle bobbing and weaving there. Can't keep him down for too long. The swift, nimble soul. And one good thing about these sword brethren, they all come out with plasma pistols. Every man of them. So not bad if you can keep them at range, but I think the Corn Marines are going to be feeling that. Has the Castellan joined them? Yeah, the Castellan has joined them. They'll all be moving a little bit quicker. I suppose, yeah, just bobbing and weaving between the listening posts. Let the listening posts slow, but surely kill them. But again, these icon bearers are going to keep them well and truly decent in health bomb. I mean, look at them, like barely any models on yellow or red at the moment. Good heavens. So he's going to reinforce his sword brethren to maximum numbers. What are they going to do? What's the economies at the moment? One, well, never to really tell if the welding is. It's something like that in 75 compared to 86 and 30. So Skeleton's crew of Recon, or Econ even, for lots of power weapons.
Keep in line.
Is it just going to be a case of just one squad of super duper upgraded units? Or units, no need for plural there. Just taking all these guys on. I can't see it. Can't see how they're going to turn this around. There's no cheeky base trade going on over on this side. No, there isn't. There's just literally these guys dozy-doing everywhere. We're now in tier 3 for the World Eaters. And yeah, that's just a pure tech advantage. That's a very strong and firm position for the World Eaters at the moment. How many laps have you done of your Crusader landing site at the moment? Oh, you're going to go... Oh, right, okay. He's going to go for an Emperor's Champion. Absolutely phenomenal melee combatant. Amazing at killing commanders. And when he dies, he's got a chance to come back to life. Can one man change the tide of the battle? I was going to get some Crusaders out there as well. Still relatively healthy on the Sword Brethren. I've gone for the Bionics 2 for the Royal Marines, so even more health for them. It's going to be a tall order. My goodness, what we need now is that I Need a Hero song from Shrek 2 to be played as that Emperor's Champion joins the Initiates, throws in a grenade, does a bit of a... and he hits the stanky leg before coming in, and battle is joined. We do have one squad of Corner Marines over here messing around, trying to take on the economy and those listing posts. They're outnumbered 10 to 1. They've got their power weapons. The Emperor's Champion, where are you? A sword in the air as the Emperor's light shines down. My goodness, my gracious. They had the numbers, but they've been getting absolutely slaughtered. Here comes a supporting squad of Cornet Marines. I mean, this is doing amazing for the World Eaters economy. It doesn't matter where the blood flows, as long as it flows. Look at him go. Just taking no prisoners. Is this Emperor's Champion. The champion he is indeed. Just 2 swipes of his blade. Takes down one model. Got the Skull Champions now from Roman 228, which are basically super duper aspiring champions. Come out with like a dual chain fist. But they did it! Gosh darn it. With a prayer, a hope and a dream, they have managed to murder all of the Khorne forces. And that is just a bloody mess on the battlefield right there. So, now going to go on the offensive. They have been on the back foot for so long now. They've got to do some damage to get back into the game. It's very slim. The chances are very slim. He's in tier 3 now as Roman. He's now also going to go for the Bloodied, which are just basically like your Khorne Berserkers, but even better. You've got an ability where, when their morale's broken, you lose control over them, but they essentially do a lot more damage, from my understanding. It's kind of like the Black Templar in a way, but super. Can that Emperor's Champion take all these guys on with just a Sword Brethren joining him. We're getting more people coming on. We've got more Crusaders. You have the Blood Mechanicum. Now, I suppose one way to counteract all this would just be to go for a couple of Dreadnoughts, maybe. These guys don't have anti-vehicle at the moment. We're going to go for a couple of Power Fists there for the Crusaders. To fall back, lead them into a false sense of security, then turn around, throw a grenade in. The battle has joined once more. Well, been instantly broken on the Blooded. They don't want to have the morale on, they just want to lose their minds. Really enjoy themselves, you know? And with double melee weapons, they bring nothing range to the battlefield. A Castellan in the middle, throwing his weight around with that Warhammer. There's the Cornet Lord. And the Cornet Lord isn't the most spectacular melee lord that we've ever seen. He's joined at the right time. It seemed that the Black Templar, the admin, for the Bloody decide, no thank you. And here comes up from the hawk just to pick up the fallen. Their names shall be added to the litanies of remembrance. Has the Emperor's Champion gone down? Has our sweet boy survived? From the Hawk is there. Sword Brethren. And Initiate. Oh no. All hope is lost. Where is his corpse? Is that him? There he is. Sweet Prince. Rest in peace. He did not go well or quietly into that good night. At least I think that's him. Either way, it was someone. And all their names deserve to be remembered. Here comes a chaplain. Oh, a chaplain would have been amazing in that previous fight. Just to keep them alive for a little bit longer. And, yep. Me Know You is up shit's creek without a paddle. And what's his economy at the moment? It's okay. But not for 16 minutes into the game when you're still in tier 2. It's a bad sort of affairs at the moment. Roman 228, well, he could just sit back, buy a load of nonsense, and then just come down and murder things. Gonna see some Garland Serlak. Sounds like a spice from the Middle East, if you ask me. And yeah, I suppose while we're here, we can also have a look at the, well, the models. We don't get to see these very often. Let's go have double scimitars. We also have this chap with a big great axe. Very intimidating looking beasties. On the field, where are you, Garland? You are here. Just basically Tech Marine. A little bit more slicey dicey stuff. Spinning blade. Over on in there. Also got a combi. Is that like a combi weapon? No, that's just a regular. Oh, that's because you got the Narcisium. Oh, so you're not really a Tech Marine, are you? You're like medical man. But as close to a medical man as a weldy you can get. Double Hellfire Dreadnoughts that come out automatically with their. Are you flamers? Flamers or autocannons? One or the other. His little blade. And then what else are we going to go for? We've got Lord Krull on the way as well. That's fun.
Of chaos.
This dude is basically a super Core Knight Lord. Rex face in close combat for obvious reasons, and can also summon a Bloodthirster as well, if memory serves. And that is like a mace, but it's also an axe as well. Quite a deadly combination of weapons right there. Also got the armor cap increase on the go. There's some Sword Brethren for Me Know You, Crusaders. Emperor's Champion, yeah, he never really died. He just went back to, you know, have a Mountain Dew or something, regain his composure. Absolutely love the model for the Emperor's Champion. The little laurels on his head. Power sword blazing. Almost looking like, oh, what's the craft? The Eldar craft world. Altioch, is it? The little red diamond on it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Anyway, I've done enough waffling. I'll fast forward it. Because I assume what these guys are going to do is actually going to build up a big army between them. Then go for one big, epic final fist fight. Which, to be fair, I'm not normally a big fan of that. But I'm quite actually want to see this happen with these guys. Because it's just a cool matchup, isn't it? Here they come, they're moving. Also got the possessed Horn Marines. Oh, and for the people who ask me how I'm able to follow the models when they're moving like this, you just select a unit, press hashtag on it. I know I see that comment occasionally in the comment section below. That's how you do it. Hashtag. It's like the old age of Twitter. And everything was hashtag something. Thank God that trend is over. Despise that trend. Oh, that listed person's dead. This is a lot of stuff for the Black Templar. They've got the Assault Initiates, Emperor's Champion with the Initiates. They've also gone for Power Fist and Power Weapons. Falling back a bit, allowing these guys to, I don't know, tucker themselves out maybe? Or maybe they're just trying to waste as much time as humanly possible just so they can get extra bits and bobs in. Well, they're all stood in that negative cover, getting their boots coated in the Blood River, and battle is joined. Grenades flying either side. Morale being broken on these guys, as well as using their I Smell Blood ability. And again, uphill battle for the Black Templar. Sure, they've got all the power weapons, but bloody need none of that nonsense. They've just got the manners of the war, but just seems to be going the way of the Black Templar for the moment. Almost falling down. Not able to keep the morale broken, really, by the looks of things. Although the current possessed Marine squad are ripping face, also just covered in a baleful pink blur. These poor scouts trying to get, well, not scout, like initiates, neophytes even, trying to get a surround on Lord Krull. Barely taking any damage so far. Be gentle, Lord Krull. They're still learning and growing. But just, yeah, you know what? Kind of like the fight over there. There were a lot of Black Templar that were doing all right, and then really quickly there weren't any left. So that is that. And well, what an interesting, at least from a visual perspective. And I mean, it might have just been a case of 2 meters just bashing faces, no real stylish tactics going on. But you know, for the purpose of a spectacle, I must say that was quite entertaining to watch. And I assume they're probably just saying really nice things to each other, lots of friendly things on the go, saying well done, young man and or woman, a grand old job. And yeah, cool, nice one. So brilliant stuff. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 enough gets you once a game a week, and there is also Discord, where Discord things happen. Links in the description as always. As been Mr. Landshark, pleasure's always never short. Now, see you in a bit. Peace.